Well, g'day legends, Jeff Ross here, your caffeinated kangaroo bouncing into your screen. Proud dad of 3 boys living down here in Tasmania, Australia. I'm the founder of the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy, and welcome back to another episode in our Voice Framework series. So far, we've unpacked V for values, O for origin, I for influence, and today we're going to unpack C for clarity. Because your message isn't clear. Because when your message isn't clear, your audience will disappear. It's that simple. A confused mind never buys. A confused mind never takes any action. But a clear message will always convert. Let's sharpen your brand voice so people not only hear you, but understand you because you make them feel understood. Let's talk facts. Donald Miller from StoryBrand said it best. Donald Miller from StoryBrand said it best. If you're confused, you'll lose every single time. Brendan Burchard teaches that high performers are incredibly clear on who they serve and how they help them because they are intimate with the people they serve. Darren Hardy reminds us that people buy confidence, and it's clarity that brings that confidence. See, clarity isn't just marketing tactics. It's a leadership tool. If you haven't picked up the theme here, we're talking about helping you to become a leader who equips other leaders. And without clarity, your audience will just scroll past you. They don't know how to engage with you, and they'll feel unsure about what problems you actually solve. With clarity, on the other hand, people will quote you, they will refer you, and they will trust you. Let's dive into the psychology of this, of clear messaging, and help you to equip you, to empower you, to help you to create messaging that is clear. See, clarity creates safety for your audience. When people understand what you do and who you help, they'll trust you faster, they'll engage with you more confidently, and they will feel safe from buying from you. See, clarity isn't about being clever. It's about being memorable. It's about being repeatable. Imagine someone explaining your brand at a barbecue when you're not around. And if they say, oh yeah, Jeff helps frustrated dads start businesses online and uses AI and story-based marketing, see, that's clarity. But if they say, I think he does marketing or coaching or something of some sorts, see, that's a problem. Let's get into helping you to create clear messaging. Let's go deep on this. And legend, because clarity isn't just about the key to sales, it's the bridge that takes people from Sucksville to Awesometown. It's the difference between saying what you actually do and someone saying, I need that in my life. Remember this, your audience isn't looking for more noise. They're looking for the guide who understands their pain, speaks their language, and shows them the path forward. Full stop. And that's where you come in. You've got the know-how. You've got to know your audience intimately, their frustration, their dreams, their stuckness, where they're living, and their freedom that they're craving. So you might have the know-how, but you need to know your audience intimately to match up the two. Because when you speak clearly to their current identity, the caterpillar level, you can invite them into transformation of becoming a big, beautiful butterfly. See, that's all we're talking about here, is understanding where their before state is to their after state, what their Sucksville looks like to their Awesometown. And the product and service, whatever it is you're promoting, is the bridge to that transformation. See, not everyone can do that, but you can if you lead with clarity. So here are 4 steps to help you make your message unforgettable, unstoppable, and unmissable. Let's break it down so there's no confusion, because clarity isn't just a buzzword. It's the entire brand foundation. If people don't instantly understand who you help, how you help them, and what result you will create, they will scroll, bounce, or worse, forget about you. I want you to walk away from this episode with a clear, punchy, and repeatable message that helps make people say, yes, that's exactly what I need in my life. So let's dive into these 4 steps that have helped me, my students, and some of the biggest names in marketing craft brands that convert. First step, start with one person in mind. If you speak to everyone, you're speaking to no one. The clearer on who it is you serve, the more powerful your message will be. Instead of saying, I help people, say, I help time poor dads juggling 9 to 5 and a side hustle. See the difference? Or another way you could promote that is, or reframe that, is I help wellness coaches who are burnt out trying to grow on social media. See, why this matters is when you define your audience, they know you see them. You make them feel understood. So here's your line. Go and fill in the blanks. I help who go from pain to result using XYZ method. For example, I help frustrated network marketers go from cold DMs and confusion to confident social sellers using AI and personal branding. Let me repeat that. I help frustrated network marketers go from cold DMs and confusion to confident social sellers using AI and personal branding. You see the difference? You see the level of clarity? See, people don't buy coaching, they buy clarity. Nobody wakes up saying, I wish I had someone sell me a 90-minute strategy call today. They wake up saying, I wish I knew how to quit my job. I just want more time with my kids. I'm tired of spinning my wheels and getting nowhere online. See, when you speak to the after state, when they work with me, they will go from frustration to freedom. So speak to the after state, you're speaking to the heart of the transformation. For example, I helped overwhelmed solopreneurs go from content chaos to constant leads using story-based marketing and automation. See, don't sell the screwdriver, sell the beautiful bookshelf that the screwdriver will help them to build. Sell the transformation, sell the outcome, sell the impact, sell the result. When you focus on that and craft your message around that, people will instantly know how you help them go from A to B. Another way you can do this is use real world 10-year-old language. Break it down so a 10-year-old could understand it. If a 10-year-old can't understand what you do, you've made it too fancy. You've been too clever. Most people overcomplicate their message. I used to be guilty of this. I used to thought if I had be creative, I was clever, people would see me as, oh, he's a savvy marketer. But all I did was confuse people. So instead of saying I empower high performing individuals to unlock their potential through synergistic leadership principles, the better way to say that would be I help leaders grow their teams and stop micromanaging. See the simplicity in it? Clarity equals simplicity. Simplicity equals trust. So here's my rule with this. Pretend you're explaining your brand at a barbecue. If your mate has to squint and say, what exactly do you mean? You need to rewrite it. And then you want to repeat your message until people quote it back to you. You're not tired of your message. Your audience is just starting to hear it. You will sound like a broken record in your own head before your audience even gets anywhere near tired of your message. See, repetition is what turns a personal brand into a magnetic one. Use your one-liner in every bio. Start every live video with it. Bake it into your intro, outro, and pinned post. You'll notice that I do that at the start of every episode with our introduction. For example here, hi, I'm Jeff Ross, your caffeinated kangaroo, the founder of the Laptop Lifestyle Dads. I help purpose-driven parents build online brands using story, systems, and social selling so they can be present with their families and build a business that frees them. See, I might say the same thing. I'll say it 10 different ways, but it's still the same thing. This is how you go from forgettable to followable. Say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again. The Finding Nemo just keeps coming to mind. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And then you say it louder with results to back it up. This, my friend, is the clarity people are craving. And when you build this level of clarity into your brand, clients lean in, collaborations open up, and sales become smoother. You're no longer trying to be heard. You're the one they're already listening to. So let's hear the world help you hear. Sorry, let's hear the world help hear your voice clearly and more powerfully. All right, here are some mistakes that some people make when they come to clarity. These are some of the mistakes that I used to make when it came to this space. Being too vague. You can go the other way. You can be too clever, and then you can go be too vague. When you try to help everybody, you're effectively helping nobody. I help people live better lives. What does that actually mean? And then the other way is talking like a brochure. I provide tailored solutions to optimize your operational effectiveness. What does that mean? Stop it. Another one is using 5 niches in one sentence. I help women, men, teens, couples, and business owners. I just pick one and focus on that. Keep it specific, keep it simple, and keep it sticky. So here's your challenge from today's episode with your call to action. Just take 5 minutes to write your one-liner or rewrite it using this framework. Very simple. I help XYZ who go from ABC problem to DFG result using ABC method. This is why I've created the voice framework, because this is my method, right? The signature method that has allowed me to help you to raise your voice in a very noisy world and help you to build a personal brand around it. If you'd like to learn more about this, just DM me at Jeff Ross, and I'll give you personal feedback on how to tweak and adjust your one-liner. Hey, you want help turning your message into movement? Come join us at Laptop Lifestyle Dad's Academy. Just reach out to me on the show notes below. You'll find my email, or you can reach out to me on socials and DM me the word clarity, and let's make your message one that moves people. All right, that's all we have for today's episode. Here's your dad joke for the day. Why don't copywriters need a map? Because they always know how to find the right direction. There's one for the copywriters. That's it for this one, legends. Mate, remember, clarity converts. Let's help the world hear your voice loud and clear. Thanks for your time. We'll see you on the next one. Stay caffeinated, stay legendary, and bye for now.